Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming, and welcome to Shadowrun Returns. It is my first look at this game. It's the first time I'm trying it out. I am getting more and more into the story. I think I'm gonna enjoy this game. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. So let's talk to these people. Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy. Name's Johnny Clean. You new? Mm, I am. I imagine you've seen all sorts of things in a place like this, eh? True, quite true. And I keep my mouth shut about it too. That's the secret to keeping a job here and staying alive in general. Gotta work. See you around. Let's talk to Noog. Noog, covering glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently practicing in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Adama, I told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. Adama, I am honored, your majesty. Now, that was why I said to use mastery instead of catch-up. Forgive me, John, I was a fool. He looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Okay, well, let's see the wares. Oh, so these are spells and you need spell casting for. Okay, so now we know how to buy spells. Let's talk to Miss Kubota. Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it, at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa, good evening. Konbanwa, good evening. Are you enjoying the Seamstress Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is it business? I am tempted to ask what's upstairs. Business. I just need a moment of your time, Mrs. Kubota. I have topics to discuss. Let's go business. I suspected as much when you walked in. Ome. Omae? What business do you have with me? I'm looking for information. She eyes you suspiciously. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, nay? So I've been told. Soka. And why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Her face, her face brightens amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. He's a avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to do? What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him, we all did. Sam was a regular here whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol. It didn't matter, Sam, as long as he was bent. He was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifetime, and we treated him like part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except for Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of the death? He was here quite inebriated, as he was often. Coyote was working bar that night and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out of the door to the alley, and that was the last I saw of either of them. Okay, why is this place called the Seamstress Union? During the gold rush here, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their number, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls through occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstress Union, so potential workers would know what they would be treated, that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. Oh, one more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that, uh, would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. Hmm. If she's smart, why fear for her? If she's dangerous, why fear for her? Hmm. She's smart, why fear for her? Because she's in a dangerous line of work and there is always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs. If you are looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her call. It is unlike her. It's something has happened. I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key. Okay, thank you very much. And let's go upstairs and check this place out. There are a few places here, like what can we do on this? There is a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It is said to require a password for entry. Decking 2, hack the panel. Oh! We were able to hack it. So now we can go in here as well. We can check the teddy bear, let's see. The stuffed bear seems to be hiding something. Item picked up Nitro. What is Nitro? Nitro, strength and willpower +2 and charisma and intelligence -5. Okay. Anything else in here? Nope, I think that is all. Let's check things out. Anything else in the area? Nothing that I can see. Not the cleanest of places. This room is pretty big. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on floors. The stand is littered with action, movies and cigarette butts. A frame painting of Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Okay, well, open the first paper. There is a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Inspect the receipt, let's see. A receipt for a Browning Max Power pistol from Jean parked downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Okay. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter Drake keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstress Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? Flip to a different page. The paper has a handwritten poem and a diary entry. Well, let's go for the diary entry. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. A poem? Let's just say Paco should stick to the guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Okay, third paper. There is a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. Let's see. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadow scrawled on it. Check the receipt. A code receipt for special order 5 pounds of zebra meat from the Maury's Meat Emporium located in Park Place Market. And the fourth paper, a receipt for a wall safe installed near a bathroom door. Set the combination to 342436. Okay, let's see what's in this. The safe beeps cheerfully in response and the door comes open. Fleech's basic fragrance. What should you do with this item? Send the item to your stash or leave it on. Oh, so this is the maximum amount of items that we have. Send this item to your stash. Confirm. Okay, so we got a grenade. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished it out of the junkyard. It doesn't even have data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingertips. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fan to spin up, only to display on-screen password. Without the password, the only other button on screen is a password recovery option. Well, decking free, run a brute force password crack. The crack easily hashes the password trust no one, and you are transferred to the desktop. The computer has a basic list of applications. Oh, we gain free karma. We're pretty good at hacking. Let's see, calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about the gig. Meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Contacts. Coyote contact list has exactly one entry, someone named Paco. There is no comlink number or other contact information for him. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. And access history. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Okay. I think we got about everything. Is there anything else in this diary? No, put the diary back down there. So let's check our character out. He has free karma. And we can provide it with, let's see. Do we want to go further with the range? Or we could go on this side and continue, like wait for a while to get the 4 points, go up in intelligence, increase the power of the Decker's expert. That could be good as well. And let's see what else. I think that this is about all we need right now. Yeah, we'll keep the rest of the points. So close this. Let's go downstairs. And speak to Miss Kubota. Or is Miss Kubota. Because she is Japanese. What do we want to ask? Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike in the next half hour. Did you know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. Didn't you know Gene Parks sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if he hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take the trash out of the dumpster. Okay, shall we tell her this? Coyote has a date with her, let's see. If you go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in no time. Gambate kudasai. Good luck. Mm, I think this is about it as far as events in these area goes. Let's go out. Let's try to see if we can make anything. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a peacefully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, the unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sight, the sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Okay. The Universal Brotherhood. So this is the religious cult they were talking about. Okay, well, let's go through here. Join us and change the world. Let's talk to Patrick. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Sir, you are more beautiful. You are a beautiful human, but you could be so much more. What are you selling? I'm not selling anything. We are giving away secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life. Okay, I'll bite. What are the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life? The first step is simply come and listen. Tomorrow night, Lynn Telestrian will speak about the importance of family in the sixth world. Please join us tomorrow, and the secrets to a better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. I think I'm going to explore this cult. See what it is about. See if I can cause some trouble too, if I do not like it. Okay. So... Public Market Center, this is Paco. What do I want to do? Do I want to talk to him? Can I go through here? No, I cannot. Let's see. Okay, let's interact with him. The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutter's gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over as you approach. Watch yourself. What do you want? You wouldn't happen to be... Careful, kid. You Paco? What the? Who the hell are you? I'm Wolf. I'm looking for Coyote. I need to ask her some question. I'm the one who's going to pretend you have better manners. Relax, we're on the same team. I'm Wolf. I was just at the union. Your girlfriend's gone missing and I'm helping to find her. Let's do that. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone. And before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote is missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Okay, do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. Ever heard of a place called Maury's Meat Market? Let's go for this one. I think this might just anger him. But we'll see. What have you been rummaging through her stuff? Yeah, that shop's down the block. what the hell she would need zebra meat for, though. Beats me. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah Coyote at the meeting? I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about talking with new work. Wait a minute, Rek. I know where she went. Damn. Why couldn't she wait? Damn it. Paco, slow down. Where did she go? The Royal Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out that hellhole. Coyote grew up there, doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it. And if these thugs caught her, there's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. There, you coming? Let's see. I mean, don't worry, we'll get her back. Well, she's my only lead. Let's do this before I change my mind. I'll help you get Coyote back, but you'd better be able to handle yourself in a fight. Things might get ugly. Of course, I know my way around the fight. Stevie J better be ready for a world of hurt. Paco curls his hand into a fist. Now let's get moving. The Royale is just a few blocks away from here. Okay, optional, find Morris Meat Emporium. Sure. So now we have another companion with us. I have 4 karma, so I need to spend it on something. Early on, it's good to be spending some of these points. I could go with another level of dodge. This helps reduce the chance to be hit by physical attacks. Anything that would reduce the chance to be hit by magic attacks, I wonder. Main component, adds abilities, ESP control. I don't see it. Used in decking or rigging to calculate the chance to hit with computer programs or door. Also used to reduce the chance to be hit by enemy programs in the Matrix. Sure, let's go with this for now. And continue on this way. Parque, this is a market here. Orcs and Forks, Hard Lick Cafe. Tail and Ale. Okay, let's try to find, before going in the hotel, let's try to find a more, here is Morris Meat Market. Okay, let's talk to Manny. The small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow to canine to the exotic and paranormal. The picture on the back of the stand features a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend's just asking some questions. You must be more... Everything cool here? Yeah, everything's swell. Manny continues to stare daggers in Paco's direction. The name's Manny. Now, what do you want? I have a receipt for an order. Let's see. What's your problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our nuyen. My dad stood up to them and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway. I couldn't do direct about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time to this. We need to find Coyote. We will, in a minute. I still have some questions. Whatever, make it quick. Do you know someone named Coyote? Nope, I don't go in much for that shaman stuff. Why would someone buy zebra meat? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who can use it to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Oh, Drek, that's why Coyote wanted the zebra meat. Everyone talks about that pet hellhound Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale. And if she never picked it up, whatever. Anything else? I have a receipt. Do you still have it for me? I'll look it up. Yeah, got it here. 2 days past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours. Okay, I'm guessing we're going to be using that um, to fight that hellhound. Can we go through here? No, we cannot. So let's see. Optional, learn more about Pike Place murder. As your eyes adjust to the flashlights, you spot the body of a woman, dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh, oh no, is that Coyote? This isn't happening. God damn it. Paco, breathe. Now take a closer look. Is that her? Paco steps forward and breathes a huge sigh of relief. No, it's not her. Thank God. Look, let's not hang out here for too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over at the victim again. It's too bad. Whatever happened here, I'm not going to let anything like that happen to Coyote. Officer Lander. So we could go on this side, or we could try to go, let's see. So is there a way to go through here? No. I wonder if there is, like those papers is where ghosts are. Let's talk to her quickly. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. What happened here, officer? Let me through, please. I need to take a closer look. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. Okay, we don't have etiquette for security there. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. And who might you be? It's alright, officer. He's with me. Dresden steps up the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay, make it quick. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Ah, I do hate that. Now let's talk to Dresden. So what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of Dead Man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it you've stumbled across another Reaper murder? Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Reaper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. Our Reaper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly. Probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden, working for the Stuffer's shack, just around the corner. Looked like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell me if she was subdued in some way before she got attacked? That's the strange thing. There don't seem to be any signs of a struggle, not a single bruise on her body. Yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery, Dresden laughs. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I won this sicko coat. What about the bite marks on her arm? Ah, completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Any signs of magic being used? So the Reaper takes and leave her and this woman any theories? Any signs of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the area where Sam died. There's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCloskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensic team though, just to be sure. Okay, so let's ask the next question. Trophies or of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. Okay, thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get the scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Reaper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if there takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there. Dresden starts to turn back to the body, then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Can I talk to this elf here? Elf. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulous clean lab coat format jacket and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approaching and locks eyes with you, smiling thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinding facility this body will be removed to? Who's asking? The elf giggles, a strange high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Oh, I'm no one of consequence. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend the coroner. Oh. Did you notice a particular ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? Huh? Where? Dresden scans the spectators surrounding the crime scene. He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility it will be taken. Let's tell him that. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes around. Anytime. Okay. I'm not gonna talk with the officer. I guess we're gonna move on. I'm not sure the other officer will be coming around, but I don't want to get spotted. Just in case this is actually something that happens. Like, if there are timed events, if you talk to too many people, maybe you get locked off of certain events. Let's see, Frank. The orc before you wears a standard stuffer shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. Oi, friend, everything okay? No, the orc takes a deep breath before looking up. That's my friend on the pavement over there, Blind Lucy. He worked, we worked here 3 years together, and now, well, I guess the Reaper got her. Blind Lucy? Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face. But she got new eyes about a year ago. Any idea how she got the money for that? No, she wouldn't talk about it much. Just called it her stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. Seen anyone strange in the store lately? I see weird stuff every day. It's a stuffer shack, but no, nothing stranger than usual. Did Lucy have enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. That all seems to die down a while long ago, though. Do you think that she saw how ugly that elf was and uh, when was the last time you saw Lucy? Here at the shack, earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Well, hell, I was going to join her on my way home, but we got some last-minute customers. He sighs. That's all I need to know. Thanks for your help and I'm sorry for your loss. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be part of the investigation, would you? Um, I am. Why? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day. Said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the Seventh World awakens. I just thought, well, I just thought that if you could somehow get the necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything, could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. Hmm. Stealing evidence. Okay, I understand. If I can find it at the scene, I'll bring it to you. Thanks for the help, friend. You know where to find me. Okay, let's see if we can recover the necklace. And then we'll... I hope this does not consume precious time. But let's see. Let's talk to him. Okay. You scan the ground near Lucy's body and spot a small wooden object, mostly hidden beneath the dead woman's hair. This must be the necklace Fang was talking about. A thin, broken cord trails off on one side. It must have snapped during the struggle. Lean to pick up the necklace. Yeah, pretend you dropped your PDA, we don't have quickness. Let's see. As you start to reach for the necklace, a slim black Lone Star boot slams down on the pavement. And what do you think you're doing? Just tying my shoe. Spirit summoning. The carving is a powerful shamanic summon. Just reaching for my wallet. I'd like to make a contribution to the Lone Star. Morale fund? I see. Well, thank you for your contribution, citizen. Don't forget that necklace you dropped. The officer smoothly pockets your money and turns away. You pick up the necklace. It's an intricate carved piece of wood in the shape of a dragonfly, with small turquoise stones set within its eyes. The wood feels very sturdy for its weight. Sturdy, I guess. With genuine wood such a rarity in the Sixth World, this piece might be worth quite a bit to the right buyer. Well, these policemen are... wow, they're corrupt. Okay, let's try to give back the necklace here. Hopefully I did the right thing. Yeah, you can send this to her family. Let's give him the necklace. As he takes the necklace from you, you can sense the weight lifting from Frank's shoulder. I'm glad I can do this much for Lucy at least. Thanks, friend. I owe you. Just make sure that gets to Lucy's family. I don't want it turning up in some Lone Star office with my prints on it. Happy to help. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I guess this is all the time that we have for today. We can speak to a few more, to a junkie over here, and then we can go into the Royale. But that will have to happen in the next episode as we jump in as a ninja and have a gangster with us. It's going to be pretty fun. So I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until then, have a wonderful day.